Hey, everybody, welcome to day 4 of writing. Today, what you're going to do is it takes a little bit longer because you are actually going to write your letter. So, you need this piece of paper that already has our date on it, our greeting, it has our closing, and it has our signature. You are going to now take your mind map, which should be done. So here is mine, and I'll read it to you really quick. It says, Howdy, Santa. I hope you're doing great. Here are 3 things I really want for Christmas. First, please bring me a pedicure coupon from Happy Nails in Silverdale, Washington. I need to get my toenails done in January. Next, I would love to have either a Starbucks or a Ross gift card. I love to buy black tees, and I also enjoy buying new shirts. Finally, I want some Steeler boots. Please give me the black ones with the logo on the front. I want them because Steelers are my favorite football team. Remember, I have been a good person this year. I hope I get everything I asked for in this letter. Please don't bring me any stinky coal. All right, now what I did was I took this and I turned it into my letter. So you are going to take this one, this one, this one, this one, and that becomes the body of your letter, which when your letter is done, it looks like this. Now, mine didn't fit all the way because of the fact that I'm typing on the piece of paper. It would have fit. You have to write neatly, you have to write small, because if you write like a kindergartner, you're not going to have room to write your whole body of your letter. I start with my top right here and I just write. So when I finish this one, I go to this one, next, finally, and remember, and it isn't a list of things, it flows from margin to margin. So see, I started with my first word of this one right here, Howdy Santa. Here's Howdy Santa. And I write to the very end of my line, come back to my margin, write to the end of my line, come back to my margin, write to the end of my line. And I go all the way down. Now, say you get down here and you've ran out of room and you're like, oh no, I can't finish my letter. Turn your letter over to the back of the page, draw an arrow right here pointing to the right, turn it over to the back of the page, and just finish writing your letter, because Santa will see that arrow and he will go to the back of your letter and he will find the rest of it. Okay? Then you've already got the lovingly and you've already got your name here. But if you write small, and if you write like a second grader, you will be able to fit your letter in, okay? But if you get here and all of a sudden you still have this to write, this down here to write, what you do is you draw an arrow right there, pointing to the back of the page. It's just a straight arrow pointing to the right. Then you turn your paper over and you start writing the rest of your paper, okay? Because I know some of you are excited and you've probably written more than what you will fit on here. I did not put any lines on the back of the paper, but if you look, when you turn your paper over, you can actually see the lines as you're writing. So you can hold it up and you can go, wow, I can see those lines. Now, what I'd like you to do is finish this today. Rewrite this into this. And if you have to write on the back, that's fine. And then you're going to take a picture of the front and maybe the back, if you had to write on the back, and go ahead and send it to either Mrs. Hicks, Mr. Young, or Mrs. Colda, whoever your teacher is, because we want to see your handwriting. Now, this is when you finish this letter, you are going to need to read it to somebody or have them read it to you so you make sure you didn't skip anything or make a mistake. And this is the rough draft because you could make mistakes on this. Then what you do is you take this letter right here and you rewrite it on your green sheet if you want to, because I know this is a lot of writing and we're really excited for Christmas. And if you don't make any mistakes on this one, then there's no need to really rewrite it on the green one unless you just want to make it even prettier and color it and then send it to Santa. Okay? So that is what you're doing today is you're rewriting this into your letter, having somebody read it or you read it to somebody, and then deciding if you're going to rewrite it onto the green sheet. Okay? If you don't need to write it onto the green sheet, then you're going to color these very, very beautiful, and you're going to fold this up and you're going to ask mom or dad or grandma or grandpa to send it to Santa for you. Okay? So I hope you did a good job and you kind of understand this was kind of rushed, but I think that you've got it down because really all we did was write an informational paper into a friendly letter. All right? So have a good day and get this done. And I will talk to you briefly tomorrow. Okay? Thanks. Bye.